Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones. Takes a shot! Just too high.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Looking for options for movement. Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's been hooked away. Can he get on the end of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Mbappe, and a shot! Goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. France are looking to go forward now. Liverpool with another corner. So, third corner of the game. Right card! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Knocks it into space. Well, played right into his path. Mbappe! There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. And that has been cleared. Tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. Casillas claims it. Safe hands. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Rooney. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
France, and Messi! That was mighty close. That is ended up in no man's land, and that could set him on his way. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Adams cuts out the pass. Threads one in. This looks promising. Drives it in. Oh, good effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
He is through here. Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. And there's a goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Liverpool looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Away we go again. Suarez is onto this. Rooney. Perez receives it in a wide position. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Roberto Carlos picks it up from the goal kick. Perez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Very nicely done. Driven in. Rijkaard. And this is Perez. Now the ball. A header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And here's Suarez. He shifted it to the flank. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out. Well played. That has not gone well.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Perez. And this is Rooney. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Perez. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. The message is clear, none shall pass. Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Perez, and this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good climb! Rooney is flagged offside.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Ronaldinho coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Looking for the run. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. And this is Rooney. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Luis Suarez. Played into the box. And he's there to deal with it. Corner number 4 coming up here. Yaya Toure! Not a bad try by any means. Can he get it through? And this is Luis Suarez. And it's made its way to him. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Ronaldinho. And smartly reclaimed. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Le numéro 11, le numéro 10, Messi. À leur place, le numéro 22, le numéro 25. Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about
match.
reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns.
Italy.
This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick,
Takes the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Dembele. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Yamal. Now that's well seen too. Dembele is herring after that one. It's played through for him. David Villa is on to... A header! Not a bad try by any means.
Suarez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Yamal. And he's got the beat. And he shoots! That is good alertness. Well timed, excellent interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
A probing pass. Desai makes the interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Villa. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. Rafael Varane. Thinks about the shot. He's having a shot! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first.
The goal scored for
That
Italy.
is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Italy have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, what chance! And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with some...
Luis Suarez! And that's a tiny finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an...
He's having a hit! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Delivers with... There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Thuram attempts a clearance. Italy have the chance. Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And again! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Bellingham certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bullet. Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, that's been intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That is ended up in no man's land. Luis Suarez. Rodri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. No way through. And we've reached half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Liverpool ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Substitution for Italy, number 14, David Villa.
So the action resumes.
Coming on the field is number 2.
That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a cute ball. Looking for the far post. Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. What a throw in.
Substitution for Italy, number 23, Lamine Yamal. Number 19,
Mbappe.
Luis Suarez.
Pass somewhat off
Coming
target.
on the field, number 9,
Varane clears without
Lionel
hesitation.
Messi. Number 21,
It's gone out for a throw-in. Rodri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Hullet. Played back. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Well, that looks a decent ball. Luis Suarez. Hullet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Dembele. This is a promising build-up. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Ronaldo. Messi. Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed... And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Filippo Inzaghi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution for Italy, number 11.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 5, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 10, Ronaldinho.
Well, that's certainly more
Number
like it. They
20,
can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the...
Oh, he's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Robertson. Threads one in. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, he's... Inzaghi! Varane gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's Inzaghi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. So, third corner of the game. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Robertson, lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho tries to play it through.
Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Robertson. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it has shot a goal! Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe getting forward. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Luis Suarez. Maldini is there to clear.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 21, Luis Suarez.
And that's definitely not his best.
Number 11, Kylian
Now it's
Mbappe.
Inzaghi. Great defending, strong and determined.
Ousmane Dembele.
Yeah, a true great in every sense of the word.
Jude Bellingham.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Yaya Toure.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And a neat finish. We thought they were done, but never say never.
Italy.
Oh,
Number 7.
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square with almost no... And that is the last of the action. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back.
Big chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out a cross. He's got a decent shot too, so his teammates will be looking to bring him into play at every opportunity, I would think.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Desai. Marcelo. Rodgers. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just the keeper in his... Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. And he passes it long. The pass has gone astray. Desai, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Liverpool, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. Oh, just skips past his man. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's picked his way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? And again. They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Bale. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And now the breakaway.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's in 1-0, and the shot! It's fallen kindly here, and that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Jubilo Iwata with the corner, there first. Rodgers plays it short. And there's the shot! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And the shot! Straight at the keeper.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And this is Bale. Rodgers. Now it's Mbappe. He'll try from distance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thuram. Rice. And it's Marcelo. That's a delicate pass. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And that's a throw-in. He's had a shot! That's it, 45 minutes up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? Rice. Rice proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a little off target. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Jubilo Iwata definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Turan.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rodgers. Desai. Pressing high and with purpose. Rafael Varane. Marcelo. Rodgers. Marcelo. He's got away. Oh, he's been great chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cafu. And it's Vieira. Rodgers. He's beaten the last man. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There's the crossfield ball. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. And a header! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Toure cuts out the pass. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's Bale! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bale really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Desai. Cafu. Bale. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Jubilo Iwata can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Liverpool are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
That is a brilliant interception. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Ribery. Crossed into the middle. And the Sar claims it without any fuss.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
This is Dembele. Good ball, good take. Back when it goes. Stood up well to him there. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Dembele. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Liverpool desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's match.
Height, expectation,
Manchester
emotion.
United
The game yet to kick off. The
Liverpool.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this...
And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Nouri. Olise. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He's picked his way through. Olise! Goal! Manchester United! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the booth.
Shoots! Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And that could set him on his way. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Massaro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, that's neat. The ball has bounced loose now. And now they can spring out of defence. Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's fabulous. Robertson.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He won't be happy with that one. That is good alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Bellingham. And that's gone loose. Ball in towards the middle. Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, delightful ball.
Massaro clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pass has gone astray. Long ball by the goalkeeper. This is a promising build-up. Out towards the flank. Driven in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a fair try, but just off target.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Xavi Alonso. Olise. Distributed tidily.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Messi. He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's got away. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's another throw. And here's Dembele. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Now it's Messi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's Rui Costa. Doué is onto this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Dembele. Can he get it through? Great vision. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Xavi Alonso. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Dembele. Bellingham. Dembele finding himself in space.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ignori receives it in a wide position. Oh, well played, well played. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And here's Messi. And this is Rui Costa. Played out to the left flank. In towards the... Terrific effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Elise aims beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Dembele. Luis Suarez.
Liverpool really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's managed to get free. He has found a way through. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
He's found a way through. Massaro. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Messi. That is good strength. And it's Messi. Rijkaard proves too strong. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the... And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Rui Costa.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he cuts out the supply.
Number 17. Kevin De Bruyne.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Couch. Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Couch. That's the keeper's ball. That's it. There will be time for no more. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We're up and running then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That ball looks a good one. And this is Messi. And he plays one through. Real chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Vieira. And this is Ronaldo. Yaya Toure. He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! Thuram cuts out the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham! Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe. Robertson. Luis Suarez. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still. And here's Suarez. Messi. Well, that looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hazard stood his ground strongly. He's picked his way through. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Suarez powering forward here, and it's Yaya Toure. Out towards the flank. Can he get on the end of this? He slings it in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Now it's Messi, and this is Ronaldo, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's stuck it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Manchester United.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's... And the finish! It's in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
The goal scorer for Liverpool after 36 minutes in.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Dembele, and he's well positioned here. Luis Suarez! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Not the most accurate pass. Too long, and over the line. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe. Cross from Robertson. Has a look and plays it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, easy pickings there. And that signals the end of the first period. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Second period is underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which...
Oh, terrible pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Thuram makes the interception. Bellingham. Now Rodgers. He is through here. Stood up well to him there. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Rodgers is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He's got away. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Now this could be a chance, and he's straight offside. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He has found a way through. Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. Now Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The attendances for this match is 71,000.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodgers. Tries to cross. Bellingham. Dembele is the team's great visionary. And it's Dembele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Opts for safety. Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe. And that's aimed into the middle. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Referee has just said play on. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. He's found them. Tries a shot! Yaya Toure. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Pinches it off him.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Jude Bellingham. Number 9, Lionel Messi. Number 7, Cristiano
Just eases him off the ball.
Coming off
Robertson.
the field, number 16, Rodri. Number 19,
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Lamine Yamal. Number 10.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
This is a promising build-up. Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice-looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Corner. And he's being shifted off it. That's travelling a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Robertson. Mbappe. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Azar.
There will be one
Knocks it
minute
into
at a
space. Can he get onto this? Alexander-Arnold. Ball played for Dembele. And that'll be the end of that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
And a quick reminder today,
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim. One of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class. There wasn't a defender in Europe who didn't fear this guy.
And here's Suarez. Here's a chance! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Tries to pass it through. It's a good ball out wide. Plays it in low. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Can he finish? They've got to be quick. Oh, what has happened here? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that.
Right card! It's wide, but not by very much.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
He's found a way through. Silvestre has the space to scheme. Scholes. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hoisted in. Defending of the desperate variety. Ferdinand cleared. And a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Not the most accurate pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Suarez. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. That is a brilliant interception. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for the run. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Eto'o is onto it in a flash. Now it's Eto'o, and this is Hullet. He has found the way through. So much time and space here. That's the keeper's ball. And here's Cantona.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Hullet is always looking to break lines. Robertson. Cantona does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Spread to the right. Yaya Toure. Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Bellingham! And a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Scholes. Silvestre looking to hit the byline here. They're urging him to shoot. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And he's cut it out. Desai. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Ah, that's a fine interception. Played into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's managed to get rid. Mbappe. Robertson. And it's Bellingham.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Bullet. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Eto'o. He's picked his way through. Eto'o. A header! And a neat finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is all they have time for. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Hello everyone. We would like you to have a look at the screen for details on our footwork in the surrounding community.
So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cantona was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. That's a decent clearance. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Oh, good line! No, just not quite.
Yaya Toure is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Silvestre. Ball is over the line. And it's Scholes. And this is Bullet. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cantona, great vision, shot could be on, and the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes. And he's forced to go back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Suarez might just make this. Silvestre cuts out the pass. And here's Dembele. He is, and the shot! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Liverpool have their second corner now. Got nowhere to hide after that one. Well, what a waste that one is. Eto'o is herring after that one. Rijkaard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mbappe. Great chance! And one more try! Oh, it's gone in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Liverpool cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Eto'o. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Liverpool. Number 21, Luis Suarez. Number 11, Kylian
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 15,
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
number 14, Luis
It's
Diaz.
a good-looking delivery.
Number 6, Lamine Yamal.
Cantona. Good ball over the top. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's the shot! And he makes no mistake. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And in a try. Drogba! So close to drawing level.
Drogba is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Now it's Scholes. Can he get it through? Mbappe!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And that is a little undercooked. And that has left him in a heap. And that is expertly dealt with.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 18, Paul Scholes. Number 19, Ruud Gullit. Number 27, Mikael Silvestre. Coming on the field.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Number 21.
Liverpool really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Have been indicated.
Nicked it back promptly. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Knocks it into space. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's with the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
And all that remains for me...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic.
Shot, surely! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Maldini is there, and he can pick it up. This is a promising build-up. Schneider makes a dash for it. It's Schneider! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, terrible pass. And he shoots! Goal! Lyon! And Lyon are in front. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, the movement in. Luis Suarez! And it's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Liverpool are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's got... It's Luis Suarez! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rijkaard. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's in a great position here. Robertson getting forward. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box. Not the most accurate pass. Liverpool are 3 down and sinking. Lyon couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Vieira.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Luis Suarez stood up well to him there. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found space here. A quick look, thought about cutting. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Flings in across. Cahill getting this one clear. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Schneider. Seedorf gets on his bike and on the move. Cannavaro. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Schneider. And Azar. Bellingham was in no mood for any of that. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Seedorf. Thuram. That's been cut out, well played.
2 added minutes
Rijkaard.
have been indicated.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. He's found a way through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it
Hello,
gets.
everyone.
Only
We are
one side
glad
have
to
shown
announce
up
that our
here, and they're just tearing it up
is now
at will.
available at our online store.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. And they win it back again. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez has got himself a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Neymar. It's a loose ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
No, it's come to nothing. Strong running down that left flank. Thuram looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Now it's Schneider. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! It is a very, very good save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham! And that was very necessary. Great vision. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Suarez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Desai.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Yaya Toure. Thuram makes the interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly...
Ah, he's given it away. It's Luis Suarez! And no mistake. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Luis Suarez.
Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet.
Luis Suarez.
Neatly clipped into space.
Luis
And he's
Suarez.
cleared it out of harm's way. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Maldini. Vieira is the team's great visionary. And it's Seedorf. Toure running with the ball. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Lyonnais, number 15.
So, third corner of the game.
Wesley Sneijder, number 22. Neymar, coming on the field.
And that's asking
Number
too
8,
much of anyone and everyone.
Number 10, Ousmane Dembélé.
Just about up to 75 minutes. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. Dembélé. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. And that has been cleared. Hazard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that's been intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Vieira.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Thuram drives forward on the overlap. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Just 5 minutes left. It's a pretty loose pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Dembélé! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Liverpool really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Lampard. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Hazard. Oh, it's Dembélé.
There will be 3 minutes at a
And the
time.
number on the board is 3. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Lampard. Now it's Luis Suarez in with the challenge. Rijkaard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, played right into his path. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, benvenuti a San Siro.
So bring it on.
Oggi
Height,
si incontrano-
expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We are just getting started. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attack.
Yaya Toure! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Aimed beyond the defence. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Dembele threads one in. Looking for options for movement. And he's being shifted off it. Lewis shot a goal! Now, decent chance! They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Maradona. It's Maradona! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desai does well to get it back. Chance here to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Milan really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Oh, good climb! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here!
Goal! Ha segnato al 20° minuto.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.